So what is theory in demographic transition? So the demographic transition theory is generalized description of the changing pattern of mortality, fertility, and growth rates as societies move from one demographic regime to another. The term was first coined by the American demographer Frank W. Notenstein in the mid-20th century, but it has since been elaborated and expanded upon by many others. So in demographic transition theory, it needs a long-term care in health services. So demographic transitions are changing the health needs of the population, care for the chronically ill, and for people with disabilities. It is a growing challenge in practically all societies. The word demography is the study of populations, especially with reference to size and density, fertility, mortality, growth, age distribution, migration, and vital statistics, and the interaction of all these with social and economic conditions. It measures based on vital statistics. It measures trends over time. It includes indices such as fertility, birth and death rates, rural urban residential patterns, marriage and divorce rates, migrations, and their interaction with social and economic conditions. Demographic transition is a long-term trend of declining birth and death rates, resulting in substantive change in the age distribution of a population. There are 5 stages characteristics of demographic transition. First, the traditional. It is high and balanced birth and death rates. Second, the transitional, falling death rates and sustained birth rates. Third is the low stationary. It is the low and balanced birth and death rates. Fourth is the graying of the population, increased proportion of elderly people, and a result of decreasing birth and death rates, and increasing life expectancy. And lastly, the regression, low birth rates, migration or increasing death rates among young adults due to trauma, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome or AIDS, early cardiovascular disease or CVD, mortality, or war can also result in a study of declining population. So why is the demographic transition theory important? The demographic transition has enabled economics to convert a larger portion of the gains from factors accumulation and technological progress into growth of income per capita.
So, to better and to further understand about the concept of demography and its effect to global population, let's now discuss the demographic transition model. So, the demographic transition model has been around for more than 50 years, having started in the middle of the 20th century, and it is the result of research on population development and growth in several nations around the world. Moreover, the demographic transition model is predicated on the idea that there is substantial correlation between birth and death rates, also in industrialization and economic growth. The paradigm of the demographic transition consists of 4 crucial phases. Additionally, there is a 5th stage that is a little less well established. So later on, we will know why. And also there is a 6th stage, which is much more recent discovery in this field, shows how the demographic transition model is still developing and changing. So in order to be specific, let's discuss it one by one. To begin with stage 1, also known as high population growth potential. Equal. The population doesn't increase very much because of sickness and malnutrition, because there isn't enough food, good medical care, or to medical treatment, more effective sanitation and hygiene, and more productive agriculture. So, and then subsequently, greater food supply. So the next stage is the stage 3, the population growth starts to level off. So in this stage, the birth rates are currently declining.
a agriculture policy. It is both a push and pull factor for migration. Some other Next is in economic. One of the example is about low agriculture income. That people they move to other country to find a better work or follow a particular career is about cultural. Migration may occur for cultural reasons such as the
personal and family fragmentations and disempowerment that these products. So here are the common challenges that OFWs face abroad and ways on how to cope with them. So first is homesickness. Homesickness is one of the biggest challenges of an OFW. Ones through social media. Then second is communication gap and culture differences. It can be exhausting to work in another nation.
Remember to set a budget and save money before spending. Next, we have maltreated and other possible risk. So we have here stories told by OFW about how they're maltreated abroad. Which states that an act amending Republic Act number 8042, otherwise known as
No money can replace the hug of a mother and father. No toy or balikbayan box can take the place of the quality times. Over space and time. So basically, we are talking about the human population decide panahon natin ngayon na nagmamahalan ang mga bilihin at tumataas ang mga bayarin. Planning. So there is the globalization migration. Have an education, pwede kang magtrabaho doon at kahit at malaking sakripisyo ito upang matugunan ang tawag ng pamilya upang